Today's video we're reacting to the creepy encounters with SML fans, the creepiest. So yeah, today we're going to be reacting to another SML.
Biggest YouTuber, who in the past has let fans show up to his house to meet him, with SML's address being so public that they've literally put it in a video with over 20 million views. But with their address being public for almost 10 years, there are some crazy things that are bound to happen. From creepy stalkers to fans literally trying to break into the SML house, it's safe to say that SML has had some insane encounters with fans over the years. So today...
Oh yeah, guys, remember the SML video when I don't know, okay. So there was one video, so there was lots of fans in Logan's house. Like, who the hell is all these fans in? And Logan was like confused.
Hey, we're going over the 6 times that fans crossed the line. Starting with the time a psycho fan showed up at their front door in the middle of the night and tried to break in. Back in the summer of 2017, Logan was just chilling in his house. But around midnight, someone randomly showed up and started ringing the doorbell. So he got out of bed to see what was going on, as it was pretty unusual for people to ring his doorbell that late.
So I get out of bed and I walk towards the door and I peek around the corner like this and I see a fan with his face up against the glass of the door.
Once Logan peeked out, the fan started yelling, saying things along the lines of, "Oh my god, it's Super Mario Logan!" Logan's first instinct was to not answer the door and go back in his room. But after Logan's attempts at ignoring him, probably thinking the fan would just leave, the fan then proceeds to start banging on the door and even trying to open it. And to make things even creepier, Logan admits the fact that they used to leave the door unlocked sometimes.
I'm standing in the doorway right there, and I hear this. I was like, hold the fuck up. I'm like, nah.
After this, Logan walked up to the door holding his gun that he keeps in his safe, telling the fan to leave before he called the cops. All of this caused the fan to leave, but who was the stupid fan who tried this? Well, bravely, the deranged fan would show back up the next day around 11 a.m. in the morning. And Tito decided to answer the door. During their conversation, Logan overheard the fan saying that he wanted to apologize for what happened last night. Tito then would ask the fan to explain his perspective in the situation, and this would make things way worse for the fan. It turned out that the fan was 20 years old, and was a big fan of the videos and just wanted to meet Logan and Chili. The fan's excuse was that when he saw Logan through the peephole, he thought Logan was trying to tell him to come in, which was pretty hard for Logan to believe.
Unless you try to come inside my fucking house at midnight. I never met that fan. I just want to let you guys know, I never met him. I refused to meet him after he tried to come inside the house that night, because I thought that was ridiculous as shit, and I don't think he should be rewarded for scaring the fuck out of me.
Logan and Chili, I'm 100% with you on this. No one wants someone like that coming to their door, especially not in the middle of the night. I love how protective he is. It shows how much he cares about his friends, girlfriend, and his pets. But that wasn't the only time a fan tried to break into the SML house. On August 31st of 2019, it was Logan and Chili's anniversary, so they went out to eat. But right before they were about to leave the restaurant, Chili decided to check the cameras that she had put up in the garage, just to see a group of people trying to break into the house through the garage door.
Quickly stopped what they were doing, like ran out into the street and acted like they weren't doing that. And then they asked me what neighborhood they were in, and I was like, the wrong fucking neighborhood. And they fucking walk away like we weren't doing anything wrong.
There's also a girl on the lookout.
Yeah, there's a girl at the end of our road on the lookout, and we knew it was like it's 11:30 at night, and there's this girl on the corner of the street just like standing there in the darkness for no reason, and then she starts power walking away, and I guess she was on the phone with her friends to let them know.
This situation was another weird one, and funnily enough, Logan and Chili actually responded to the situation by making a vlog titled "To the People Who Wanted to Break Into Our House," where they basically tell fans that there isn't anything worth stealing in the house, and jokingly say a bunch of things that fans are able to steal.
But we don't keep money in our house. There's not that
I'm
much
taking
Tigo.
I'm stealing Tigo.
Please.
I'm stealing Tigo. That's the only thing that we
She
get.
literally screams, and also she weighs like 100 pounds, so you got to like lift this big thing out.
When breaking into houses, most people commonly have the intention to steal money or jewelry, which in the vlog, Logan claims they have none of that laying around. But the fans breaking in may have potentially had other intentions. such as maybe
Have
stealing
some,
plushies or
sour
even
patches.
Jeffy, as they could sell him for lots of money. But Jeffy is kept in a safe at Lance's house, and Logan has even confirmed this in previous vlogs, so that wouldn't be a possibility. But who really knows, as it was never confirmed what their intentions were. Now, these situations are pretty creepy, but it definitely isn't as creepy as the white car scandal. Around 2025, Logan posted a vlog on the Chili channel titled "The SML Crew is Scared. Crazy Fan or Hitman or Stalker." In this vlog, Logan says that on a random Wednesday night, during filming, an unknown white Tesla did a wrap around the cul-de-sac on the filming house, and then randomly left.
Filming a scene under the streetlight, and the white Tesla came back, circled.
Hold up, I wanna go and get
my phone at their car, and I
I'm
recorded
getting
this right here.
myself.
Is the scene of them driving by, and it seems to be this fucking kid and his girlfriend, or a man and a girl in the car. We don't know who the hell it is.
The fan,
We're back.
and maybe he just wanted to check out the house. But one night later, it got even weirder, as Anthony was on his way to pick something up for a video, and he ran into the white Tesla again on a little road where they typically film pullover scenes. The Tesla was parked, and the guy was just sitting in his car, and when the guy saw Anthony, he ducked his head and hid. Now, that caused this situation to become insanely weird, so Logan sent Will to see what was going on, but the fan proceeded to drive away. Now, Anthony got a video of the car
remember
pulling
that
up,
video.
but what turns it up a notch in the weird scale is that he had his license plate fully blacked out.
The car just sitting there. He has his license plate blacked out, so you can't see his license plate. You can't see his number, and they keep driving by the filming house. And if it's a fan, then I feel like if it was a fan, he would have came up to the door by now. Or when we were outside getting a scene, I feel like he would have rolled his window down and been like, "Hey guys, I'm a big fan." He keeps fucking coming back. He has a girl in the passenger seat of his fucking car. Who is this?
Now, after this happened, the situation never escalated further,
That was so
and
much
nothing
sugar.
else seemed to happen. Now, this situation
These
was
sour
pretty
patches,
creepy,
so
as
much
there has never
sugar.
been an answer to who the man was and what his intentions were. But I have some theories on this. The most
could it
likely
be?
answer to this is that it must have been a really weird fan, who just wanted to try and stalk the filming house and potentially the crew. But I don't think he had any bad intentions. In the vlog, Logan was saying that it might have been a hitman or a private investigator,
Oh,
but
no,
none of
not
these
a
are
hit.
really likely, as they would have been way more mysterious, and probably would have at least had tinted windows. But it makes the blacked out license plate situation all the weirder. And if it was really just an introverted fan who wanted to stalk the crew, the covered license plate makes zero sense in this situation. When the community saw this, they started making rumors themselves, such as the fan potentially scoping out the house to perform a robbery. I'm sure others have said this already, but he's clearly scoping out your house to hit a lick. He's trying to find out your schedule and what nights you won't be there so he knows when to rob it. You've said in previous vlogs before that you don't live there, so maybe he's trying to figure out what times you aren't there consistently. I'm honestly surprised you didn't even think of this. You have a shit ton of money and guns. Bro, dude's gonna take that shit and you'll never see the white Tesla again. Wild guess. Bro was waiting for the house to be empty and break in
Bro,
to
what
steal
the
the classic plushies. After this vlog,
No one
Logan
to
never
rent
spoke out
some
about the white car
fucking
guy
money or
again,
something.
and this situation was another one left unanswered. All of these situations so far have been very weird, but none of them got physical like this next incident did. On April 9th, 2018, Chili posted a vlog titled "Crazy Fan Steals My Purse," and the title sounds like the most clickbait title there could be, but it actually turned out to not be clickbait.
Oh, I
In the
remember this
vlog,
guy said
Chili shows a
April
fan that came to
Fools.
meet him named Lance,
What?
and he gave Chili and
There's
Logan
no
some
such thing
plushies
as
and a
April
nice
Fools.
little heart decoration with
What?
Chili and Logan's name on it. Once Logan came out, they all started talking, and the fan even showed him his tattoos. But once they got distracted and were talking, the fan striked and ran out with Chili's purse.
Oh God!
Wait, that's my purse. Tito. Why did he come? Tito, get him. Oh my God, are you serious?
Get up, Titty!
Logan, get
That's
my
my
purse
sour
now.
patches.
Why would you do that?
It's a prank. It's an April 9th prank. April 9th Fools.
April
You
9th.
know?
April 9th.
April 9 Fools.
April 9th Fools. It's a thing in like Switzerland.
That is one thing I heard. That is the most. That's probably a lie. That's absolute lie. I'm not using the word cap. I'm not going to use the word cap because that seems being what. But that is absolutely. I'm sorry, but we're going to use cap. I mean, you know, I'm just gonna search it up. Is April 9th Falls, a thing in Switzerland. I knew it. This guy's a fucking liar. It's actually on the 1st of April. It's on the 1st of April. It's on the 1st of April. Look at this. It's on the 1st of April. A man said 9th. Says it's April 9th Falls is a thing in Switzerland. It's on the irregular day when April Fools is on. He just needs to find an excuse. What? That's the most terrible excuse ever.
No, I'm from Switzerland.
The dude tries to play it off like it was some kind of April 9th Fool's joke, which is very unlikely. And let's be real, he was really just trying to steal that purse.
It was a prank.
It was a prank.
Oh, I have to leave now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably have like 5 seconds or we're calling the cops.
They don't like me. I'm sorry.
Thanks for the stuff, by the way.
Now, whether any of this is actually real, that's up in the air. Like a bunch of other stuff in the video, there's never a straight answer. It might have just been a skit for the camera, orchestrated between everyone. Because, let's be honest, who just lets someone walk away after they rob them? But at the same time, maybe it was real, and they just decided to be chill about it and let him go with a warning. But who knows? But what I do know is that Logan and Tito were both laughing during this, and barely even reacted when he took the purse, and knowing that a lot of Chili's vlogs in this era were fake, it's very hard to believe that this wasn't some sort of skit. However, some fans don't directly steal, but they do the second worst thing, begging. On March 30th, 2019, Logan posted a vlog telling a story of how a group of fans begged for free things from Logan for 2 years straight, and they did this every single month. Back in 2017, Logan explained how he had a bunch of spare PS4s, controllers, TVs, and much more expensive electronics because of the Black Yoshi's Black Friday video, and Logan decided that he would give these away to fans. Logan then started saying that around that same time, they had 3 fans knock on the door, ages 10, 13, and 15. Then, right off the bat, they started saying that they were big fans and straight up asked for free stuff.
Oh,
They
great. I
opened the door and
remember
they
this
said they were
video.
big fans, and they want to know if I was doing a giveaway. And I was like, that's kind of awkward and rude to ask, because I was like, you know, like usually they'll knock on the door and say, can we get a picture with you? Can we meet you? No, it was just as soon as I opened the door, hey, you got any free stuff?
Logan just responded to them by saying yes, and thinking that they were brothers, he gave PS4s to the 10 and the 13-year-old. Then, the 15-year-old would push the 10-year-old and get the PS4, and the 2 oldest would run off. So it turns out they were for sure not brothers. Then, a day later, the 10-year-old returned, and Logan gave him a Nintendo Switch. After this, something unbelievable happened. Just 1 day later, Logan got a knock on his door, and the whole neighborhood showed up. Most likely because the 3 kids that showed up the day before told the entire neighborhood that they'd gotten free stuff from Logan. And very weirdly enough, the 3 original kids were together again as if nothing happened.
After I give a Switch, the next fucking day, I get a knock on the door, I open it, the whole fucking neighborhood. I'm talking, there was like 30 kids. The neighborhood over, they told all their friends, guys, guess what? We got free shit. And the 3 brothers that just push each other down, oh, they're happy again. They're all together. 20 fucking friends, and they're all like, you got any iPhones? You got any Nintendo Switches? You got any PlayStation? You got any... No. You're not fans of my videos. You literally said, free shit, I'm there.
That was pretty crazy, but Logan couldn't give anything away to any of them as he physically wouldn't be able to get enough stuff for that, and he got Chili's sister Damaris to tell them to leave. But that wouldn't be the end of it, as for the next 2 years, the original 3 kids would keep showing up once a month asking for free stuff.
And I thought that was the end of it. No, for the next 2 years, it's still happening today. They show up, those same 3 kids show up it's probably once a month. I don't want to over-exaggerate. It's probably once a month. They'll fucking come to my door and they'll say, you got any more free shit? Or hey, you got any more iPhones? No, I don't. No, I fucking don't. I'm not, the store, is there a fucking AT&T logo or a Best Buy logo on my fucking house? No. And I know you guys think, well, Logan, you're exaggerating. No, it's bullshit.
After Logan went on his mini rant, Chili started talking about an incident that happened the same day they filmed the vlog. Basically, the kids showed up again and asked Chili if Logan was home. And typically, Chili would just say no. But at the time, she decided to ask what they wanted Logan for. Then, the fans, like usual, asked if they were still doing the giveaways. And Chili responded by saying that no, and they've never done these giveaways. And one of the kids straight up just started cussing out Chili.
Those kids are dumb, bro. The 3 are dumb. giveaway. You're not even a real fan. Why you do it? Chili should have cussed them out, back to them.
For no reason. Now, that was the end of the story, and like usual, we never knew what happened after, and if they kept showing up, or if they stopped. But these were most likely not real fans, and did not watch SML. Like Logan said earlier in the video, they were most likely just trying to get free things. Now, those fans may have just been harassing Logan, but at least they didn't vandalize the SML filming house, like these next fans who TP'd Logan's house. This occurred on February 15th, 2021. Logan ordered DoorDash that night around 12:30 a.m. Then, a little while later, Adriana decided to go check if the food was there. Even though it wasn't, she still got the surprise that she wasn't expecting. The house was full-on TP'd. After hearing this, he decided to check the security cameras, and saw that 10 people did it, and it happened an hour before Adriana went to go check.
And she's like, I'm gonna go check. I said, it's not here in the app, said it's not here. But she still ran out, and she opens the door, and I hear her say, Logan, someone TP'd the house. And I'm like, no, they didn't. That didn't happen. I thought she was just joking. And she's like, no, someone TP'd the house, come here. And I go look, and there's toilet paper everywhere. And I'm like, haha, of course, that's my life. So I go check the security camera footage, and like an hour, it had happened like almost like 30 minutes to an hour ago. And the 10 people did it, and which I'm impressed, because if you told me, one, I don't know 10 people. I don't have 10 friends. I don't think I've shook 10 people's hands in my life. And so, how did this, like, if there were 10 teenage boys, I think, if they're grown men, Jesus Christ. But I'm assuming, here's what I assumed happened. Tell me if I'm wrong. Because 10 people is not a sleepover. That's a party. See, like, a sleepover is like 4 people. 5 max. 10, that's a football team almost. There's 11 players on the field at once. So that's almost a whole offensive line.
Logan would also post his reaction to the incident on one of his secret Logan 30acre accounts.
I'll show you. So, you open the door, and there's just toilet paper. There's toilet paper everywhere. It's on my Lamborghini, too. Poor me. Yeah, but, so there's toilet paper all over my Lamborghini. There's toilet paper all over this. That's the Uber Eats lady. There's toilet paper everywhere. It's cold, but like they left it in the street. They littered.
I bet there were little kids.
Guys.
Yeah, it was like 8 people.
And this wasn't even over yet, as Logan decided to make a segment out of the whole situation for an SML video. And this was in SML movie Cody's New Friend. He basically got Junior and Joseph to TP their own house, and they would blame Luke, who was Cody's new friend, and try to get him to go to jail.
Alright, officer, here's the security camera footage. So if you look at the top right-hand corner, you notice Luke and his group of buddies, all named Luke, just show up to my house, right? They're all armed with toilet paper, and they're like, we hate Junior, we're gonna ruin his night. So they all just start throwing toilet paper all over my house. See, boom, there goes one roll, and another roll, and another roll, and they just start destroying my house with toilet paper, and they run off because they notice I have security cameras, and they're like, we hate Junior. So you see, look, they committed a huge crime, and they graffitied my house with toilet paper.
Those fiends.
Yeah, so I need you to go arrest Luke.
This whole incident is definitely worth being in an actual SML video. So the people who did this actually helped Logan make money out of the situation. But in Lance's vlog, Logan made a crazy theory. He pointed out that there was a birthday party going on the same day, and it was raining, so the fans didn't drive to Logan's house to do it. Plus, they would need around 3 cars to fit 10 people. So Logan was basically saying that potentially all these fans were from the birthday party, and happened to know that Logan lived there, so they decided to go TP the house.
Yesterday when I was coming home, there was a birthday party happening on the house down the street. Like right before you turn, there was a lot of cars outside there. So there was a birthday party. No.
You just live though, randomly, like, oh, look at this guy. Unless they knew you're the YouTuber.
So they were like, yeah, because there was actually a birthday party. Hold on. Maybe.
Maybe that person did have 10 friends.
Because think about it, it was a birthday party.
I don't have to.
More than 10 people come to a birthday party. Not mine, but more than 10 people go to normal people's birthday parties.
Yeah.
So think about this, because the car situation. Okay, let's say there was 10 of us, and we have a lot of cars outside. So what if we were like, guys, let's go. We'd all have to pack into 3 cars at some point, and it was also raining last night. So they didn't walk here from like a long distance.
Right.
And I sure as know they didn't drive here.
That would be dumb.
Because a drive, they'd be like, that's a long drive.
Too much work.
It had to be from that house. Because it had to be a quick enough walk. It was an inside job.
Now you're making them famous, because they're going to watch this and be like, oh my god, they talked about this.
I'm using it in the video. They made me money.
To add on to the theories, fans also started making theories about the situation, and one fan even made the theory that it could have been the kids who were asking Logan for free stuff for 2 years straight that we talked about earlier in the video. Imagine if it was the kids who always ask for free stuff and their friends. Logan has definitely had quite the fair share of creepy and crazy fan encounters, and who knows if we'll ever see another one in the future. But with that being said, please don't be weird and show up to the SML house. If you want to meet SML, just go to the meet and greets. That's why they do them.
Anyways, guys,
You're watching a toothbrush playing Billie Eilish.
if I want to
But did you know there's a YouTube music app where you can also listen to the EDM version, the ska version, and of course...
Trust me, we're not like that. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. And also, don't forget to shop at the SML shop, sms.com.